So those who, I go to conferences sometime and talk about Bitcoin regulation, and they say, well, why can't the government solve this now? I sort of remind them that it took 15 to 20 years from the introduction of credit cards, kind of in the early to mid-1950s, and the real takeoff in the 1960s. It was 1974, 1970, 77, the three big credit laws. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur in Bitcoin, know that it could be 15 years until there's some crypto laws in the future.
The bad news is that he said it took 15 years. The good news is that this was about 2018 that he said this. So somebody start that timer, please. Have that clock for us and just watch the clock. What's going on, everybody? It's Pastor Blackwood here. And first off, I want to welcome all the new subscribers to my channel. This is new to me still, but searching and reading up on and learning about the crypto space, about the fourth industrial revolution that we're going through and everything that is happening in our world is not. So I just want to encourage you guys to ask questions, challenge me, and yeah, I'd like to interact with you guys. So I want to talk about those laws today. We heard Gary Gensler. He was talking about the credit cards and the onboarding of the use case or the usage of those credit cards to humanity back in the days, right? It took 15 years. And I want to ask you guys, do you guys think it's going to still take 15 years? I mean, because technically, if he said that in 2018, right? Let's do the math real quick. So Bitcoin white papers came out somewhere around 08, 09, right? And he then said that 10 years later, that was in 2018 that Gary Gensler said that. And now we're close to 2028. I mean, 2026 is when I'm recording this video, January. And I mean, like, really, it's been close to 20 years, right? If you do the math, right? Where it's been maybe around like 18 years. I don't know, somewhere around there. But when you look at it in that perspective, I mean, like, I feel like we're so close, man. We are so damn close. But there's some more things that I want to share with you because these people, they are all sounding the same. So let me get into the next topic that I want to talk about really quick.
The native currency for AI agent is going to be crypto. They're not going to use bank cards. They're not going to swipe credit cards. They're going to crypto blockchain is the most native technology interface for AI agents. So when AI goes big, today AI they're not really agents. They don't buy tickets for you. They don't pay for restaurants for you. But when they actually do, those payments will be in crypto.
Former CEO of Binance saying this, that the AI agents will be paid in crypto. And why am I bringing this up? Why? I need us all to take a big step back for a moment and realize where we are. I feel like there's so much people that want price, want the money, and trust me, I'm on the same boat as you guys. I want to get that money. I want to get the price. I want it to reach those levels of euphoria so that we can all be in Valhalla and I can meet you guys and we could be all on the yacht. But slow your horses for a second. Let's talk about what is happening.
And actually, my prediction is in the benign scenario of the future that the robots will actually make so many robots and AI that they will actually saturate all human needs. Meaning you won't be able to even think of something to ask the robot for at a certain point. There will be such an abundance of goods and services because my prediction is there'll be more robots than people. So
his prediction is that there'll be more robots than people. And this was Elon Musk's words at the World Economic Forum in Davos in 2026. Right now, a few days ago, a week ago. Now, CZ of Binance, the former CEO of Binance, Elon Musk, both talking about robots, right? One man controls the money or the new form of money. The other one controls the robots, right? One of us is telling robots are basically going to take over, which we already know. And the other one is telling us that that the robots are going to get paid in stable coins, right? So the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's all happening, man. It's literally all happening. The world is evolving right in front of our face, and it's all happening while these people are trying to push the laws. These people are trying to push that Clarity Act. I mean, like, we are right there. We're so close. So for the people who are feeling impatient, for the people who are feeling like, is it still going to happen? And you're starting to question crypto. What I'm really wondering is, like, how don't we see that we should probably hoard as much of this stuff? This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, right? We should be asking the questions, which one of these assets should we be hoarding? These, if the prices are coming lower, and we got CZ telling us that these robots are going to get paid in stable coins, and we got the creator of the damn robots telling us they're going to take over and they're going to be a surplus of robotics around us. Like, does anybody not see, like, okay, so that's that segment of this. I want to push it just a little bit more, I want to show you guys something really quick. The next thing that was on my mind that I want to share with you guys: when you have the CEO of Coinbase, one of the largest, if not the largest exchange to buy and sell cryptocurrency, saying this right here, I want to explain to you exactly what he means, just to bring this all together for us, because I believe that people like you and me, we may seem like we're crazy sometimes talking about this crypto and thinking about the future and what's coming. But in reality, most people, when you look outside and you walk outside the door, go to the store, most people, they don't even see this yet. They really don't. Like, Cathie Wood is right when she says we're still early. And it sounds so crazy to say, but we are.
Trying to communicate is that AI is in early stages still, and that it has miles to go. We compare this capital spending cycle to the railroads in the 1800s. That got up to 5 to 6% of GDP. And then the automobile explosion in the early 1900s, that got up to 3 to 4% of GDP. And then we get to the tech and telecom bubble. That, when you added software and hardware, comm equipment together, that was about the same size as the auto capital spending cycle. And we're about there now in this cycle with AI, robotics, energy storage, multi-omic sequencing, blockchain technology. But we think we're going a lot higher.
They are all saying the same thing. The people who stored their silver, people who hoarded that gold, it was a boring, long ride, and now it's paying off for them. So people like me, people like you, who are holding these assets that we know are going to be used, and we know we're right at that point in time in our history where we're going to be able to say, yo, we did it. We crossed it. We crossed that line. We held. We fought for this. We are almost there. And one last thing. I'm sorry, guys. I know I keep going. I can rant all day. But similar to ICP and the internet, right? You and I, we just pick up the internet. We pick up Google and we hit that search button. We don't know what's going on the back end. Same thing is going to happen in our future with people using crypto and exchanging value, right? They're not going to be using crypto. They're going to be exchanging value like we already do. We exchange dollars. We send money to people. We send Zelle. People aren't even going to understand that settlement layer that we understand. We hold XRP, we hold XLM, we hold all these valuable pieces of tech. People aren't even going to understand why this world is shifting and why everything is speeding up and the way it is, and why I was going to say cash is no longer cash, why digital money settlement is happening so much quicker. So we are still early. Hang tight. I know it's winter still, no pun intended out there. I know there's a lot going on in the world as far as, you know, the global chaos and talks of war, and I really feel for the people that are actually physically feeling, you know, the wrath. You know, well, honestly, we all are feeling the wrath, right? Because inflation, money spending, right? But I can go on and on. If you guys like this type of content, please hit that like button, share it far and wide. I'm still, you know, gaining my footing with speaking to you guys, but I want to try to bring quality every time I come to this mic. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more. And for now, I'm out. Peace.